Hey guys, it's Kitty. I dyed my hair black. So there's that. So I'm gonna answer some questions. Let's see. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you? The most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me is not even appropriate for this video at all. So, I can't tell you the most embarrassing thing that happened to me, but, the second most embarrassing thing that's happened to me is, kind of interesting, I guess. It's not as funny as, it's not as bad as the other one, but, I don't know, it's kind of stupid, I guess. It was, whenever I was 15, and I went to this bonfire with, a bunch of other high school students that were there, and I didn't really have a lot of friends at the time, so I was kind of, awkwardly walking around, and then there was this one kid that I had a crush on, but he had a girlfriend at the time, and I walked up to him, and I tried talking to him, and I was trying to be cool and all, but then this girl, who actually later ended up being my best friend, and she still is my best friend, but this is before I even really knew her, and she was really, really drunk, and she walked up to me and the kid that I, had a crush on, or whatever, and pushed us together and yelled, "Make love, you two!" And it was just, it was awful. But, no, my most embarrassing story is, a billion times worse than that, but, I don't know, I can't say it because, I think some of my family members like this page, and if they ever found this, I'd just die, so that is an appropriate story right there that I gave you. Isn't that fun? Alright, what do you like in a fanfic? Alright, I've never really read a fanfic. Okay, that's a lie. I have read this one fanfic. And it was this one where Rainbow Dash wanted to kiss Twilight. And the whole time she was like, "Oh no, I'm just experimenting with something. I just want to see what it's like to kiss her. I'm not gay. It's okay. I'm not gay. It's okay." The entire time. And then she kisses Twilight, and at the very end, she's like, "Twilight, I think I might be gay." And Twilight goes, "No shit, Rainbow Dash." And for some reason, that was, the funniest thing I ever read, ever. I laughed so, because, the whole story was so serious, and then it ended with that. Oh my god, I died. It was so funny. But I never really read another fanfic after that, because I'm not really into fanfics, but somebody was like, "Oh, hey, read this." I was like, okay, I guess. So, it was really funny, though. It was worth it. I don't remember what it was called, and I ruined the ending for you. Sorry. Kat Lawson asked, "Would you rather fight an army of horse-sized ducks or an army of duck-sized horses?" I'd rather fight an army of duck-sized horses. I could draw... Actually, before this video, I was like, oh, hey, I should draw a little doodle of myself fighting horse-sized ducks versus horse-sized... duck-sized horses, and show the difference between the two. And I was gonna have, the ducks, biting my head and everything, and then, the horses just, nibbling at my toes, and just being okay then, this isn't so bad. Because, honestly, what is the worst that a horse could do to me? It could, if it was, the size of a duck, I guess it could, buck at me, with its back hooves or something, but, I don't know, I wouldn't see it as much of a threat. But ducks, man, they'd be scary. They'd flap their wings all up in my face and try and quack at me, and I guess it doesn't really sound that threatening, but I don't know, ducks are scary, man. My boyfriend got attacked by geese once. They're not the same thing, but still, they make quacking noises, so that's pretty scary. No, I don't know. Have you ever done the cinnamon challenge? Yes, I have, actually, and it was whenever I was back at home. And I was like, "Oh, hey, Mom, can you tape this for me?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." So I do it, and I got really sick, and I almost puked. I started dry heaving into the sink, and it was the most miserable thing ever. And I think I got it in my nose, too. I breathed it, and it went in my nose. And, my mom just laughed at me in the recording, and, instead of just stopping the tape, she just continued to laugh at me and called me a loser repeatedly in the tape. Now picture this. You're trying to just do something for fun, and your mom's like, "Hi, you're a loser. What's wrong with you? You're a loser." The whole time. It's just I don't even understand what's happening. It was a pretty ridiculous moment. I would never... And then I had my dad do the cinnamon challenge, and I think he, choked on it, and, Oh, yeah, he, something really bad happened to him. He got it, in his throat, and he, like, was choking for a while, and he couldn't breathe, so, yeah, this is a very dangerous challenge. Like, don't do that. So, my goodness. Do you have a daily schedule, or is everything just random? In fact, well, actually, in the wintertime, whenever there's snow on the, like a bunch of snow on the ground, you can actually see a literal rut that I walk in every day. So, yeah, it's that repetitive. That sounded more interesting in my head. Alright, and the last question, if you were a snack, what would you be, and could anyone eat you? Below it, somebody commented, that's dirty, haha. And then I tried to think of an answer that wasn't dirty, but it does, like, I can't work out that way, it just doesn't. But, at this frozen yogurt shop, they had these things called, poppers, and it was, like, these little things from Japan, and they're these, like, little circular thingies that whenever you bite into them, they, like, explode with flavor, and they're, like, the best thing ever. So, why is there one hair that's just being stupid? Anyway, so if I were a snack, I'd probably be that, and all the coolest kids could eat me. Oh my god, that sounds so dirty. No. Oh, no. Well, there's just no winning that one. Fun socks! Okay, bye!